punch a baby bear in his shit.
What the f is
Nobody speak, nobody get Joe.
So Good Boys, definitely some really funny moments when it comes to the things that these kids say. The dialogue is pretty damn funny. There's even things that they say where you're like, yeah, I know those kids would not know that reference, but clearly it was written by somebody much older.
And I feel like this movie itself was more so geared towards the younger crowd versus us when we're like in our late 20s, early 30s. I think that Booksmart did it a little bit better, but again, they had older people in that movie. But I think that the low-hanging fruit jokes were there too.
It's kind of weird for the demographic to be for a bunch of kids who probably aren't actually going to watch the movie, but at the same time, there's definitely moments that are fun. Tremblay is great. Lucas is great. They're fun at least.
They are fun, and that's the thing. The supporting actors are also what make this movie enjoyable. The cameos that are within it. You have multiple actors from Last Man on Earth, which I appreciated because I really did enjoy that movie. One thing I did enjoy as well were the musical cues. The way that they edit certain shots and then they apply music to it made me chuckle out loud, because for me it was just refreshing. You don't really see that in certain comedies, and I'm happy that there are these comedies that are taking liberties when it comes to just the structure, because as you were saying, we've seen this movie already basically 3 times. This is the 3rd time.
This is Superbad, this is Booksmart, this is The Good Boys. I mean, they're all pretty much the same, but you know, you get what you came for.
Right.
It's almost more so like they follow the underlying like main plot points of comedies go, like they have to travel throughout this whole movie and then they get into shenanigans. So that's basically what happens in a lot of comedies.
Friendships are on the line.
Right, exactly. And then there are certain things in the movie that I was kind of like, okay, well, this is kind of like a derailment of what they're trying to do.
Right.
And then of course they bring it back all together. I do want to say though, if you're going to go see this movie, the trailers do show a lot of the movie, which a lot of times does happen when you do trailers for movies.
They want to get those butts in the seat, so they kind of give you everything. Like the whole final scene is in one of the trailers. So.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's kind of the thing with comedy. When you do a good comedy, you don't have to worry about putting all the best parts in. When you do a so-so comedy, most of the best parts are in the trailer. Unfortunately, this film fell victim to that.
It's like a catch-22.
Yep, and either way, I did enjoy it. The girl next to us really enjoyed it, constantly speaking to herself anytime something entertaining happened. But for that, I'm happy she enjoyed it. So for me, I would probably give it a 3.75 out of 5. It was fun. Tremblay is fantastic. Lucas is great. But the other character, I just kind of didn't really care about. Unlike Superbad, where they all shined, unlike Booksmart, where they all shined, only a few shined out of this one. So 3.75 out of 5 for me.
See, for me, I'm just going to give it a 2.5 out of 5 because it's definitely something that I probably won't go see again, even if it comes out on Blu-ray or DVD or anything like that. It was a good, fun time for that one time, and if it's on TBS, maybe I'll put it in the background, but other than that, it's like, meh, it's okay.
Honestly, if it wasn't for Booksmart this year, I probably would like this movie more, but Booksmart is just so damn good that I just didn't care as much as I wanted to. I'll probably give this one a 2.75, some sweet spot right in the middle.
But what did you guys think? If you saw it, let us know in the comments below. Were you a fan of Last Man on Earth? I miss that show so much. Tell us down there, but you can also like and subscribe.
And did the thing on our Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, Stardust.
All the social networking. Didn't join, so you know where they are. Thank you, PJ, for joining us. You can hit him up in the description of this video, all the links and all that stuff. September 14th, we are going to be at the live Schmodown, battling it out with the Wildberries at the Tempe Improv. Tickets are down in the description of this video. You can also watch the live stream if you're not in the Arizona area. But thank you guys so much, and as always,
now it's time to say goodbye.
Party is over. Bye.